Hello, Lorenda Carr here for Daily Vibe Check. It is Tuesday, July 6th. I can't believe we're already almost a week into. No, that's crazy to me. All right, hope you all had a fantastic weekend, a fantastic Monday. We're going to see what Spirit wants us to know today for our greatest and highest good. Let's see. All right, so first card to come up, 10 of Swords reversed. So this is maybe a pain of a situation coming to an end. Yeah, maybe there was something that was forced ending, or it could be a breakup. It could be a job ending, or it could be just some sort of painful situation that shock of it is finally starting to level out a little bit. Okay, or it's 100 times worse. Let's see what other card comes with it to clarify. Okay, so Two of Pentacles, juggling. So this could be that maybe there was a loss of income or a loss of a job. Maybe you lost the client and it's forcing you to kind of have to juggle things a little bit more. But it's not, but the pain of it is coming to an end. Like maybe this happened maybe over the pandemic. Maybe you lost your job during the pandemic and you've been juggling your finances, but it's starting to even out maybe a little bit. Let's get some advice. King of Cups. So the King of Cups is, cups are passion, their artistry, their psychic ability, their love, emotion. Cups are very emotional. So I feel like this card challenges us to step into a role. Maybe consider if okay, say you lost a job during the pandemic, you've been juggling your finances. Now it's time to maybe reach out to a mentor. This can also mean a mentor. Reach out to a mentor to say, hey, I'm trying to figure out where to go with this. I don't know that I want to go back to what I was doing before. What can I do going forward? Maybe what you were doing before was very conflictual, or swords can be conflict. They can be heart over head, or head over heart, where maybe this is challenging you to let that go and pursue something you're passionate about. This seems to be a pretty big theme lately, actually, when I do readings for people. And some of the cards have been coming up. It's, hey, don't doubt yourself. Spirit wants you to be happy. God wants you to be happy. You're supposed to come here and learn lessons, but not necessarily all bad. We have to learn good lessons as well. So with maybe some of the negative that's been happening, maybe this is the universe's way of saying, hey, it's okay. You needed to let that go. And it might have been tough. You might be juggling some things, but this is an opportunity for you to step into your own power, to embrace something that you're passionate about, something that you love, something that you're intuitively drawn to also. And maybe this means you do need to look to a mentor. Maybe you're meant to become a mentor. Let's get some clarification with our Sacred Traveler cards. I like these because anytime the reading feels like we're moving through something, I like to figure out how we're moving. What are we traveling towards? What are we moving towards? What does Sacred Traveler have to say? Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Well, this is interesting. So I don't know that I've actually pulled this card before, and I've had this deck for quite a while. I don't know that I pulled this card before, but I find it interesting because maybe like a couple weeks after my dad died, and I said very clearly he was not allowed to come to me. He somehow broke through into a reading when I was doing my mediumship class, and he was coming over a bridge with Kuan Yin in a very Asian garden type setting, and talking about, emotion and healing and connecting. So maybe this is how I have to look at this. That it really wasn't a painful ending for me, but I did kind of had to juggle my feelings with it. Like, am I terrible that I don't care? Am I terrible that I feel like he kind of got what he deserved? So I did have to seek counsel. Like I spoke to my spiritual advisor, my mentor, and really had to come to terms with some things and just be okay with some things. So if you are thinking about more in the job situation, like moving into something where you had to get rid of something you've been juggling for a while, trying to move towards something more passionate, crossing that bridge, letting it go. Maybe you were really upset. Maybe you felt screwed over by that situation. Maybe someone else got promoted and you thought you should. Okay. And you've been kind of torn about your feelings about it. And maybe you've had to seek counsel, or maybe you've had to step into a new role where you're thinking emotionally instead of intellectually. And so now we're kind of crossing over into a new phase, learning how to release the anger that we had back here. And the more we relish and like sit in anger, the more negative things come towards us because we draw negativity because we're in a low vibration. Anger is a low vibration. So you're going to have other people that are like, oh yeah, I'm angry too. Oh my gosh, we're all just so angry. And everybody gets all together and everybody's angry together. Okay. How can you find that positive light at the end of the tunnel? Right. So for me, yeah, I had to go to my mentor and ask, okay, now what? Okay. So I feel worse that I don't feel bad about this. So I had to accept that it is what it is. Okay. I'm allowed to feel however I want to feel. And in moving forward, I was challenged to not to avoid focusing on the negative aspect of my father and focus more on what did you learn? What did I learn? I can tell you, I learned how not to be. I have a whole checklist of things how not to be. I learned that I have just as much of a temper as he does sometimes. It's just I've learned to control it and learn to watch my words. So there are a lot of things that I learned from his existence. And that is what I'm grateful for. Grateful for those learning opportunities and the gifts in the chaos, as Dana likes to say. So as you are healing from maybe this, whether it be a job, relationship, trying to juggle emotions or juggle finances, stepping into your more passionate power, talk to a mentor, be a mentor, find some healing. It's time to release all that. You can't be angry because it's just going to make you sick. And then you'll be coming to me wanting, past life regression, wondering what happened, why all did that. You more than likely you drew it to yourself in this lifetime. So deal with it in this lifetime. Learn to move on and release. And if you feel something's kind of stuck energetically, ask that it be removed. If you're having a hard time with that, reach out. Then I can give you an idea what else to do. All right, so science session coming up July 28th. We're almost sold out. We were almost sold out within a couple of days of putting it up. So if you're interested, make sure you sign up soon before we cut it off. And make sure you follow us and also like and subscribe to the channel here. And you pick up some really great videos as well. Yeah, that's it. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. And I will see you, I guess, tomorrow. Bye.